Here are the tests on my 1960 Rheem-Richmond Claymore. I replaced this Mansfield flush tower with a brass flush valve like it's supposed to have, so now it actually flushes better, and it is set to the water line. So I will show you guys a flush, and then let's see how it does on tests. The flush is really awesome, but it has a weird siphon. I don't know that will cause any problems. So for the first test, let's see how it does on a washcloth. This toilet had some stains in it when I got it. They were those brown stains around the opening. It also had a crack right around there, and I guess it wasn't a crack because it came out along with the stains when I did the acid treatment, so that's awesome. This toilet has no trapway obstructions and no mineral buildup, so it should pass perfectly. As expected, perfect pass. For the next test, let's see if it can take a grocery bag. I think it will do perfectly, just like the washcloth. Perfect pass again. Now, let's see if it can take the washcloth and the grocery bag together. This toilet has a large trapway opening. I know I've said in the past that those can be deceiving, but with this one, I really don't know. So, I kind of think it'll pass. It put up a little struggle, but it took it right through. Now, let's see if it can take a dish towel. I'm not so sure about this. That's definitely clogged. And it didn't have enough suction power to get it down the rest of the way, so I'm going to wait for it to refill and see if it can take it from there. It really wasn't very hard clogged. I think if I try it again it will probably pass, but I may have to angle it. Let's try it like this. it took it pretty perfectly. That was awesome. I think the performance of this toilet is pretty good. It took the washcloth, the grocery bag, the washcloth and grocery bag together, clogged on the dish towel, but took it angled. So I'd say that's pretty good performance. Now, let's try the flush tests. For the first flush test, let's see how it flushes with a dry bowl. I'm guessing it'll have a pretty weak siphon, but it will still siphon. That definitely wasn't as bad as it could have been. That was pretty good. Now, let's see if it can take dirt. I'm thinking it might have an issue with bowl clearance, but the rinse should be pretty awesome. I know those rim jets are really large and really close together, so that should help it out a lot. Despite the weird siphon, bowl clearance is not an issue at all. That is near perfect. This, however, is an issue. I'm questioning whether that jet is clogged, whether it isn't punched out, or whether that's just a design flaw. But as you can see, these jets are really large and close together, so that really helps out a lot with the rinse. It looks pretty perfect aside from this, so let's see if that's a rim jet clog or a design failure. It looks to me like the rim jet is just clogged. That really shows that I should probably clear those out before I do videos in the future. I think it's been like 3 in a row that have clogged rim jets, so I really need to do that before I do the test videos in the future. That way I can have better results. You know what, I'm just going to clear that off camera, and I'm not going to clear that dirt away, and I'm going to see if I can make it flush the rest of that. So I'm going to be right back. So unfortunately, that rim jet was never actually punched, and that is a quality control issue. So I'm going to give this another flush and rinse that last little bit of dirt off, and then I'll wrap it up. Aside from that one little flaw of quality control, I think this toilet is absolutely awesome. And if you get one of these, that rim jet is probably going to be punched out all the way. So this toilet is really awesome again, and I'm really glad I got it. So that is all for this video. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next video.